Alright, what's up everybody, I'm going to be quickly showing you a dungeon that no one seems to ever tell you about when they're doing questing videos or telling you which dungeons to go farm. So that's where I come into play. So if you're level 50, whatever level you are, and you have the ability to, you've done Winter Tusk, then this is the dungeon no one ever tells you about. Like, from my experience, I've never seen someone tell you about this. Even the big YouTubers, they don't seem to ever bring this dungeon up, and it's a really good dungeon. Fun wise and drop wise, it's really insane. Alright, so here it is. It is the final dungeon. It's Nastron. Nastron is such a good dungeon in terms of fun and just the genuine thing that happens in Nastron. The drops on it are insane. Most things that you probably use, apart from my one, because most people use it. Let me just quickly show you. There was a better one that I was able to pick up, but if I show you which car, there you go. He uses the Bear's Claw of Balance, which is from Nastron. And he uses the Golden Ring of Battle, which is from Nastron. You get this drop most from Nastron. These things can be bought in the bazaar, but some things here are never normally in the bazaar. But knowing that this dungeon is where they drop, and that this dungeon isn't even too long, and it's actually fairly easy to just farm, means if it's not in there, you can just go here and farm it right here. Another thing that you get dropped is you can get these really cool robes. I don't have one on me, but they give really good level 58 stats, which is, I guess, it's right before Waterworks, so it's right before you get all this stuff, but like it's only 3% damage off. It's really good if you don't want to craft stuff. Just run this thing a couple times, you get the XP, you can get some really nice drops from it. This isn't something I would say spend literal days farming, like Darkmoor or something else like that, but doing this dungeon, doing a couple runs of this, really can drop you some really fantastic gear. And then the next thing with it is that it can drop you other jade rings. Like, you get multiple chances to get these jade rings and stuff. Well, mine's a jade one. There's amethyst one, stuff like that. Mine's jade because I'm life. But you can get like the onyx one, I think that's how you say it, the citron one, and all that. You can get dropped there from multiple people within the actual dungeon, which means you could, in theory, when you could run this thing, you could actually just get the drops for other wizards, which is really helpful. I know I've gotten most of the rings from this fight, so they're all in my bank, so I can always hand those down. I think I don't have all of them anymore, but I used to have a bunch, and then I had some of the Athames. I don't actually use this Athame, I use this one, Scimitar of Substance, just a better life Athame that you can get. Which, I don't know where you get this one dropped from. I'm actually going to go quickly find out where you get this one dropped from, because, again, that one's really good. Maybe I got really lucky with it. You know, the Scimitar of Substance, which, yeah, it's above level 66. This one you get from Mirror Lake. So, an even better reason to farm Mirror Lake is that the Scimitar of Substance is really good. You get these from Starburst spiders. But yeah, but that's a completely different thing. People bring up Mirror Lake, but not enough. But this dungeon, I never see people talk about this. This is insane. This has some really good stuff. I don't know every single Nastron drop, but there are some really good Nastron. There's some really good robes and hats and stuff like that. So if you wanna do that, let me see what drops. I can't find anything that says what drops. Whatever, but yeah, there is some pretty good stuff you can get from it. That's what I'm gonna say for this. Definitely, if you're questing through, do a few runs, try get some stuff. Look, I'm still using the Jade Ring of Battle. This is level 56. Yes, you can auction this one, but like, this one isn't in the auction that much, to be honest. I have 1 crown. You serious? That is, I think like 2 days ago I had 2,000 crowns. Yeah, they're all gone. I did a pet, which failed gazillion times. Like, look, I only have these pets now. I made so many and they all failed. This one's going to be my base pet though. That's what I'm doing over this weekend. Alright, I'm going to ramble. See you on the next one. Definitely farm this dungeon if you can.